Sorry about that, everyone. What is going on, everybody? Yeah, sorry about that. I was trying to set up and then looking like my microphone got wire got caught underneath my chair. So we're reviewing HeyGen. Oh my God, Mr. Z, you're reviewing HeyGen. Yeah. So we're gonna do the Avatar 5. Finally got access to it. The AI avatars are getting a lot better, so I might as well review it. As well, they bought out another, like a year or two ago, they also bought out another type of lab that gives them abilities to do like video creation and everything. I actually did use it before and it was very, very fantastic. But by the time they were they were setting up their creative partner program and all that type of stuff, they got bought out by HeyGen. So we're gonna test out the Avatar 5. Okay, so we are gonna do just allow while visiting the site. Camera is occupied. Give me a minute, guys. For some reason, it's telling me that I can't. Oh, oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, I'm using it on OBS. Um, so yeah, never mind, never mind. I figured it out. Yeah, we figured it out, guys. We were just the sometimes saying like, you know what? Hello, hello. Okay, so I might have to do this one offline then. So, because suppose that's kind of weird because I'm using it, but then now it's saying that I can't. So looking like it's being occupied. So I'll do this one. I'm not too sure how I'm gonna use it though because now it's saying that like, see like, again, certain things need to work, but like when they work, they work. But like, say my camera's being occupied because I'm trying to stream on OBS, so looking like I can't do both. So, so we'll figure the other one out, but we'll eventually figure the other one out. But you know, stuff happens. Okay, so this is for the avatar itself. So looking like you can have like another type of avatar. It's actually not too bad. Okay, so we still have some type of way of doing it. What other voices do we have? To be honest, I'm actually not too sure. Or just put HeyGen library to see what they have. Oh my gosh, she's so peppy. This is just no. No. She sounds like she has depression, Cassidy, but again. I'm not too sure if that's a Valley girl or someone from New York. Okay. I might have to reconsider life after that. Oh my god, everything's amazing. Love how all of them are females. Like, that's actually not too bad. Ah, that's why. I love how all the things are females. They don't have a. Ah, now I get you now. Now you get it now. Now I understand why they have to upload your own app, like do the whole avatar thing. Okay, that's actually very interesting. So I'll look into these. We got avatar shots templates. Okay, so we'll have to do. We'll just look. We'll still look at this to a bit because I still want to somewhat still review somewhat of the avatars. But the Avatar 5, I might have to go offline then, and after then try to build it, and after like get a review on that, and like try to finish it up. But like, um, but either way, it's interesting. So that's interesting because my camera and my microphone are being occupied by OBS. I can't use it, so but we'll still try to get something. Put Annie in a gray dress, and then we're gonna put Avatar back. So that's the thing, though. I can't. I want to make my avatar, but I can't use my avatar due to the fact that my my stuff is being occupied. Now Avatar 5 is locking me. I can't use Avatar 5 now because it's locking me out or something. Even though I have access to Avatar 5 in my plan. So what plan do I have? God. I have a creator plan. It's very confusing with the plan because it's saying that you can use the avatars. Okay, Avatar 5. New. Okay, so new video. Okay, maybe I can still use it. The AI studio's telling me I can't use Avatar 5 for some reason because I'm getting locked out for some reason. I've given up. This is confusing. So it depend. Wow, they need just by looking at this, their avatar system is all over the place. Usually, how it works is it's just one standard, again, but again, what do I know? I'm just a guy who basically reps all these other competitors. Again, I'm just saying that. But like, they need to uh, they need to definitely improve on some stuff. Okay, so we got all this. We got the circle. We got the voice. Oh, I just want to hit play. Be sure what else I can do. Maybe I can add a script or something. Maybe speech. So there should be a script here. Media, sources, search media online, element, order for screen, pictures. Okay, so I got all the avatar type of stuff. It says add scene. Oh, type your script. Oh, there you go. That's exactly what I was looking for. Is, I don't know, Veronica. I want to see how this turns out. Here to tell you about this amazing product. I just want to see how this turns out. Product, delivery style. I think excited would be here. So let's see how it turns out. Delete this one. Because no one has. It feels like it doesn't matter what lab I use. Like it's still very flat. Let's play that again. It's still very flat. There's still somewhat of emotion. Hi, my name is Veronica. I'm here to tell you about this amazing product. Okay, it's still missing. It's still very flat. Hi, my name's Veronica, and I'm here to tell you about this amazing product. See the difference? Like it's still very. It's not there yet. Like I've done all these different labs and everyone's experimenting now with the whole perspective. I don't like the voice either, so maybe I'm just picky because I don't like Annie's voice, but like HeyGen library. I think what was it again that I liked? Remember an Aria. I think let me see Aria. No, it wasn't Aria. I think it was one of these. Okay, maybe, if I want to be maybe fancy and be English. There's one that I liked. I'm trying to remember their name now. Paisley it was. I think it was Paisley. Yeah, that's the one I wanted. Not too bad, but it's still very flat. Like it's still missing that sort of emotion that we're talking about. But again, it's like I've, as they say, I've experimented with so many different labs. I'm part of so many different and it's still not there. Like it's lacking due to the fact that it's like there like it understands the concept of it, but it doesn't actually really understand the emotion itself. Like it's a concept, but it needs to start like what I mean by that is like, okay, you get the concept. You're supposed to be excited. It's about a product. You want to sell something. But why do you want to sell it? What makes it good? All that type of stuff. And like, I think that it needs that better type of understanding than to do that. And like that's how it feels. So we are going to generate it and then see how it turns out. I'll just put test one. I don't know yet, but we'll find out. So with the Avatar 5, I will try to do something and do like an offline thing and then try to do the other video because like I thought I could do it, but like now like I'm noticing that you can't due to the fact that I'm streaming on OBS, but so then I still need the camera and my mic as well through Chrome to do all that. But like again, we'll we'll fix it. Let's see how this turns out. I just hit test one. I want to see how it turns out. It's still very flat, and that's the thing is that everyone knows that I've tested out all these types of things and the voices, but like, great, it walks like a human, it sounds like a human, it talks like great, but where's the emotion? And I think that in itself is what is missing. Like I know there's a couple. Oh, they have all these other types of like versions of trying to, but like it's still not there in my opinion. So let's try this out. It'll load. Give me a minute, guys. Just give us a minute. I'm just trying to refresh the page. My internet's been kind of weird and funky as of late. Let's see if we can get it to load. Oh. it's not loading. Let's try to close the page and then open up the page again. It's been kind of odd, the internet, as of late. I've been, wow, it's really bad. Like the page isn't even loading. Wow. Okay, so okay, I think we're back. So I want to see if I can get this to work. Okay, I think we're good. I think we're good now. I think it was just, yeah, my internet's been kind of weird as of late. So, again, like I've tried a couple of other things, just, or maybe I might have to just reset my network settings. I might just do that itself. Okay, that's pretty, okay, so I would have to say, if we're going in on this, like I keep on saying, okay, so we're gonna play it again, and then I'm gonna break it down, and then I'm gonna compare it, and then I'm gonna do the imitation again. Okay, so it's getting the emotions. It understands that there's some sort of excitement, and she's talking about a product. But now listen to the voice. Amazing product. They're trying to, like, just by doing that, they're trying to put the emphasis in, but it's still falling flat with the emotion because it doesn't understand why it's getting excited. And I think once it understands the reason why, okay, and you're probably saying, oh, but maybe you need to explain about, okay, but not so much because okay, I've even done it on a couple of other AI labs that do voice, that do all this type of stuff, and I've even put in the product itself and why it's exciting, and it gave me a similar result like this because it doesn't understand why the product should be exciting. Okay, this is product. I'm excited about product A. Okay, but it's trying to understand. It's like, because AI is a digital mind, and by that's what it stands for, artificial digital intelligence is linked to your mind. So it's trying to understand the reason why, but why am I getting excited about a product? Why is product A really, really good? And why is it that I should be getting excited? Well, as humans, product A is really good because I just saw it. Well, and the reason why, what is product A? It's this new amazing type of product that can help you organize your tasks and give you more time and everything. But as an AI, it doesn't understand because an AI doesn't have to organize tasks. An AI doesn't have to worry about time. So, but once we give it that perspective, and once we actually understand, give it the reasoning and understanding and the reason why for it, because, well, it's fantastic because now I have more time to do things. Fantastic. I don't have to do repetitive tasks anymore. I don't have to do this. I can get more time to go fishing or golfing or, I don't know, do whatever that you would want or usually do. But it doesn't understand that versus now like this. Hi, my name's Veronica, and I'm so excited about this amazing product. See the emphasis, the excitement, versus that's. And let me tell you about this amazing product. It can save you time. You can go fishing. You can do this, and even if I put that in, it's still going to give me that same result. Even though I'm explaining why, and I've done this on similar type of labs. And they have the voice, they have all this, but it's just missing that. It doesn't understand the reason why. Give it the reason why, and then it'll be excited. But it's trying to deduce something, as like I understand, but from the perspective, but like it's trying to deduce something from a machine type of perspective, because a machine only understands, in this case, prompting. which converts into lines of code. So, but as a machine, it doesn't understand why a product is good because it doesn't have concept of time. It doesn't have any of this because it's immortal in that type of perspective. So it has all the time in the world. You log off and then you go back into it, and then it's just like it's just there. But like so, I think by giving it that type of perspective, then it would be really really good. It turned out amazing. It looks like a human. It sounds like a human. It moves like a human, but the emotion is still lacking. It's trying to imitate the emotion. It's trying to push it out, but it's not there yet. So we're gonna go back to the home button. Yeah, my internet's being weird. So just bear with me. So I might have to reset my network settings, more than likely at this stage. Um, but it's good. I would recommend the Avatar 5 compared to the other ones, but it's still everyone's saying it. No, it's lacking the emotion. It's there, but it doesn't understand the reason why. Why? Why? Why should it do this? Why? Give me the reason why. If you give it a good reason why, and you give it, and then you can make it understand all this, then it'll be good. Hold on, guys. Just give me a minute. So, okay. So the reason why, and um, so going back to that. Okay. So the reason why, and then once you give that reason, then it'll do it. Okay. So now we're gonna do. I would have to say it's really really good. You can also do it with your pre. So we have an idea. So you can also build it with yourself. So I might do something like that just to test it out offline, and after that I'm gonna do another mini review and like um come back in with everyone, and after then just like say, hey, this is how it turned out, because obviously like HeyGen, like I'm using the mic and the webcam on OBS, so I can't do it at the same time. So we're gonna build something by scene. So go load. Yeah, I need to do something with my network settings probably because I'm struggling. Yeah, I think I need to do a network setting reset. Oh, wow, that's oh. Okay, cool. We're back. Oh, so we're just back to here. Okay, so scene by scene. Let's add a new scene. Scene two. Okay, so type my script. Commands. Um, Okay, so let's see how this turns out. And then we're gonna we're gonna try again. Oh, okay, so this okay, so it doesn't really do much. Okay, so I don't really need. Okay, so it's just gonna give me like. Okay, so I don't have to do that. So we're gonna just go back. Go back. So it's just gonna give me. So I'm trying to see if I can put it together, but it's just. Oh, just hold on, guys. Come on, go back. Go back. Okay, so now with this, you can keep on building your scenes, in a continuous order, but that's actually very interesting. Okay, so make an avatar from a script as well. You can do a scripted video, so you can actually make your own little avatar here. So let's see the scripted video. We're just gonna use clone me. Takes 15 seconds. I'm just gonna describe the avatar. I think. And name. Name. Let's give him. Let's put him as Tom, for example. Gender man. That style realistic, obviously. Describe your avatar. Tom. Tom's his name. His name's Tom. Um, Young, in his 30s. 6'4". Attractive AI expert. I guess that would be the best thing I can put. Okay, so hit generate preview. Okay, cool. So I don't actually have to record. So I can still do the other one, or I can just build it like this. So at least you have another option. So at least you're giving me some options. So I'm liking it. And then we're gonna test out a couple of other things as well. So that's also kind of cool as well that you can build scene by scene with the avatars as well. But I think that they're not too bad. Like I don't think that they're bad at all. It's just that like they're just lacking like the emotional type of perspective when you're actually talking. But I think as this goes on and as the weeks go on and like how fast um, the AI space is going, that I think that will probably end up cracking the emotion, and after I would probably end up using this a lot more. Um, so it takes around 15 seconds to like a minute. Okay. Oh God, why is he pudgy? Why is he pudgy? So I like these ones. So these two are the best ones. This, but I'm gonna probably end up going with this because it has that business type of look. So I do like this one. I should have put the hairstyle, but no big deal. So we got Tom here. the the other two are pudgy, and I was like, why? Oh, we can even do a photo to video here as well. It's actually not too bad. So we got a couple of other type of things too. Okay, so now I can clone my voice as well, but like I just rather not do that. Oh boy. So I can just go something from HeyGen. So obviously I'm gonna be looking for a man, which is fantastic. So we got Hamden right here. What is? Oh my god, the guy's a prep. Just no. What's with all the preppiness, man? Oh god. Nope. 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 Oh my god. The heck is that? Why does he sound like he's talking in a tunnel? Okay, that's a little bit more neutral. I can dig with it. I can dig it. Okay, Kyle actually kind of sounds a little bit like me, so maybe I can dig it. I might go with Kyle actually, because he kind of sound. Okay, I can dig Kyle because he kind of sounds like me. So I definitely like that. Has that nice deep voice aesthetic. Hey there, let's. I'm gonna. We're gonna go do a nice narration on 97.8 FM. I like it. I can dig it. This is turning out to be pretty decent. Okay. It just needs that emotion, but still, like I keep on saying, I'm stressing that out because it's just a fact. But for the most part, okay, I can dig it. I'm gonna have to definitely do an network reset after stream. Okay, it's right here. Okay, cool. So we refresh the page. On. Yeah, my internet needs. I definitely need to reset my network settings after this because it's not it's not vibing with it. Either that or my like I think it definitely is my network settings, but either way, like it's a little bit slower than expected because it's usually never this slow, and I never dropped this many frames, but you know. But what can you do, man? Come on. Try again. Not too bad. It's just like I keep on saying, it's still monotone. So if you say, "Hello, my name is Tom." Okay, still not there. Versus, "Hello, my name is Tom. We're going to be breaking down the latest news here on AI Central." See that? Exciting. You're excited. Or not even that. Or, "Hi, my name is Tom. Hi, my name is Tom, and today we're going to be talking about the latest news tonight on, I don't know, whatever news station it might be." See the excitement? It's professional. The news, everything. This is my and it's going to be amazing. Versus, it's kind of there, but it is trying to do the emotion, but it's not quite there. So, like I said, it's like it's there, like it's starting to come out, but like it's still very, like as I said, it's still very monotone. It's not quite there in the perspective of like how someone is excited. But what can you do? They say you can keep on working on it, which is good, which I do like. But like it's getting there, but like it needs a little bit more work, I think, for it to be top notch, in my opinion. In other words, to sound like okay, you have the excitement, you have this, you have that, you're you're there. Okay, so we got the avatar. We did all that. I'm gonna see generate a video from a prompt. So let's see what this is. So you can even put Annie actually, and then I'm gonna be putting the voice. I put as Paisley. If I can find Paisley here. Paisley. Paisley right there. Yeah, we're cinematic. Pop culture ish. Oh, that's cool. Describe your idea. Um, okay, so we're gonna do that, and then C dance on. Of course, we do want that C dance too. This avatar's not supported. I'll just put my own avatars. Okay, so C dance mode is pretty selected, so I'll just turn it off then. Um, then we're gonna go back to my avatars. Oh, I think I put Annie originally. We're just gonna put mine. We're just gonna put Tom, and then we're just gonna change the voice. Wow, wow, that's wild. Okay, so we're gonna do this, and then we're gonna sit with this chat. I'll just put hit generate. So we'll just do that. That's kind of creepy. Like wow, that kind of like even the other guy, a couple of people like that sounds kind of strikingly similar to my voice if I had an Australian accent. Boy, that's wild. No, that's wild because it's just again, it's lacking a little bit of the emotion, but like it was stuff like, wow, that's kind of interesting. That kind of sounds like me if I had an Australian accent. Creepy, to say the least. No, no, but like to say the least, that is actually creepy. So we're gonna do an avatar version, and then we're gonna do a non-avatar version, but like it's turning out to be pretty decent. So the C dance version, we can't use um certain avatars, but still, like I'm not. I'm more interested in the videos because C dance makes great videos, but the avatar we'll see. But like I'm not like as I say, well we'll see how it turns out. But like yeah, I'm also another big fan of AR, augmented reality. So like I'm a big fan of that. So if I can do, maybe I might put this out on X or something, or maybe I might throw it up on Insta. Who knows? But like, but yeah, I'm also a big. I'm also the reason I say it. The future of reality augmented is because like all this type of stuff is that's like I think that's like the next big thing VR was supposed to be hyped up to a certain degree, but I think VR, like it had like a good type of idea, but I think it doesn't really have the perspective for it versus AI. AI is a lot better, it's smoother, it's a lot more now. VR is like it has like a good type of potential in my opinion, but like it's like I don't think the world is ready for that type of perspective. I think they kind of rushed a lot of certain things, even AR to a certain degree. Um, but I think now more and more with like everything going on and how like AI can do a lot more progression, I think in my opinion, um, that this would be the next evolution, VR and virtual reality and augmented reality, due to the fact that like you see everything that's going on, like it can make this, it can do that, but once it masters emotions with the avatars, I think that is kind of game over there, and then like that's kind of it. Um, Due to the fact that like now it can mimic, it can do this, like it can do all that, and now what's left? Like it can understand your emotions, it can do this, it can do all that type of stuff, um, and what would be the like why spend so much time on something when like AI can do it? And like so for example, once I get the emotions down, I think this would be a better avenue for me. I can just set up my little AI avatar. I can just set everything up. I can do a video. I can say, hey, this is the video, this is this is that. Um, and then I can be doing something else or like whatever, or I can be working on a couple of other type of things. But like the avatars are there. I would have to say from originally when they came out to V5, I truly think that it has a lot of potential. And like as I was saying, there's a couple of other labs as well that are as well trying to get the emotion in the voices. But like once they nail that down, I think that's kind of it. It'll sound like a human, it'll walk like a human, it'll talk like a human. You won't be able to tell the difference because in certain things you can still kind of tell due to the fact of the matter of the whole type of perspective of like it's still very flat, but once they start getting that understanding of, oh my god, I'm so excited, this is amazing, or I'm very sad, and why did this happen, and you get the idea, or like, or all these types of emotions. And like once um, that that gets understood, and properly broken down, like it's and not just like, okay, it's trying to mimic the emotion, but the reason why it's getting excited for their product, the reason why it's sad, the reason why all this type of stuff. Like once that fully under is fully gets integrated and fully um under is understood, then I think that that's kind of it. That would be game over. Like I would use it because I can understand like all the emotions, and then I can do the videos properly. Because at the moment, like I keep on saying, like it doesn't have that perspective yet. It's still trying to deduce certain things in a very, very, how do I put it? Like, yes, AI stands for digital mind, but it's trying to understand it from a perspective of how do I, like, I wouldn't say too much logic, but since it doesn't really understand what being excited for a product is, or being sad, or doesn't really have that type of, someone can say you could probably program that in. Yes, but even with programming it in, it still doesn't understand it. It can try to mimic the emotion, but it doesn't really understand the how do I put it, like the logic behind it. It's trying to mimic or reproduce something that it hasn't really experienced, or hasn't really like experienced, yeah. And then once it actually starts to like trained properly, okay, maybe you can probably try to put certain memories or certain things into that type of perspective. Yeah, maybe, but it still needs to then experience it. Like it needs to wrap its mind around why am I experiencing this, and like how can I like understand the reason why I'm experiencing it. Not just kind of like code it in and kind of like hope for the best, or prompt it in and hope for the best, but like, and I think once we get past that stage, then it's going to be a game changer. Like it's there because of the AI, but once that game changer hits, then I think then we're there. Then we have the full package. It looks like a human. It talks like a human. It understands emotions like a human. It can mimic. So it looks like a human. It talks like them. Fantastic. It can mimic motions. Fantastic. It understands the emotions. Fantastic. It understands why it's sad. It understands why it's happy. It understands all this type of stuff. There you go. Boom. It is 100% identical to a human, and you cannot tell the difference. Boom. There you go. That will be the great experience. And yeah, then then I would use this more. I understand what they're trying to push, and I understand the concept. It is very, very smart. And by adding a digital twin or adding a digital persona of yourself, then you yourself then can get more, like just like Musk and other people are saying, you then have the ability, work will be optional. By having a digital twin, by having another subset, you could then program that to do your videos. You can then program that to do this. You can then program that to do whatever that you want to do. It looks like you. It sounds like you. You're programmed it in. It has the same personality as you. So, because you're programmed it, and then you have other type of things. But then the counter argument is, then if it does all that, and it looks like you, so who's the real person? Is it the avatar, or is it the, like the whole Slim Shady song? Now we're going into the whole Eminem. I'm Slim Shady, yes, I'm the real Shady. Yes, that's correct. Like all you other people are just imitating. That's correct. That is 100% correct. Yes, from that perspective of Eminem, yes, Slim Shady. I'm Slim Shady. Yes, I'm the real. So everyone else is imitating. So my question is then, okay, so then now the big question is, if the AI avatar looks like you, it's all that type of stuff, then who is then the real Slim Shady? Because it's mimicked your emotions perfectly. Now, when that stage happens, it looks like you perfectly. It sounds like you because of your voice, because the voice cloning would then probably get very, very good. So it sounds like the person. It looks like the person. It has all the same movements as the person. It understands the emotion and personality just like the person that they're imitating or mimicking. Then who's the real friggin' person? That is a good question. And I think from that type of perspective, we'll get there eventually, maybe in the next couple of days or weeks. But yeah, but that is a good question. Like I understand the perspective of the song as well, because everyone's trying to be a copycat. But in a way, I think it's also very genius, because now with the whole AI avatars, now with the whole personas and all that type of stuff, then yeah, who's the real Slim Shady? Who's the real Mr. Z? Who's the real Dr. Dre? If someone can just do a AI avatar, and it looks like the person, it sounds like the person, it does all that, But so it does all that, and now think about that, and now it's got the emotions properly. It's mastered the emotions. It walks like the person. It sounds like the person. Everything, and now it has the emotions of the person. The personality. That's what it is. Your emotions, your personality. Who the hell's the real person then? Which then goes back to the song. Will the real Slim Shady please stand up? Will the real person stand up? But how? How can the real person stand up if everyone thinks that the real person's the avatar? You can't tell the difference now. We'll get to that stage once it masters the emotions. Then you can't tell the difference. So who's the real person? That is a very, very interesting perspective. I've been testing out a couple of other things, and even now on like X and everything, and like all these other type of perspectives, that is now getting like into a big debate. Like, okay, so AI avatars are pretty good, but once they master emotions, which is the last thing to master, then yeah. And the reason why I'm bringing up the song is actually someone did actually mention that on X. Then it's going to be like the song, The Real Slim Shady, but the only difference is that an AI is going to be mimicking the person, and then it'll be so perfect that, again, sounds like the person, it looks like the person, and walks, all that type of stuff. You can get the voice down. Now with the emotions, then who the hell is going to be the real person? People, is it the person that's in the video, in the sense of like, hey, I'm Dr. Dre, but he has an AI avatar. So when Dr. Dre goes on interviews and everything, is it Dr. Dre or is it the AI avatar? It looks so identical now. So who is it? Like, do we need software then to scan like who's an AI avatar or not? Like, these are actually good questions. And like, now that I'm actually reviewing this, then it's actually starting to make a lot of sense. Like, it's very, very good from like that type of perspective, but like that's an interesting type of thing. Like, there's one thing where I think I saw something. I'm not too sure which it was. If it was on what lab it was, I think, I think it was, but someone was using an AI avatar in a sense, kind of similar to HeyGen, where they set something up, and the avatar was doing an interview for them. It was brilliant, actually. And they set it up very, very well, but even in that, even in that type of scenario, like, it was actually pretty good. Like I kept on saying, the emotion was lacking, but everything else was very, very convincing, actually. But like now, like, if this is just the beginning, so how is it gonna be in a couple of weeks, a couple of days, or in the upcoming months? Once that emotion is there, that's it. Like, what are we gonna do? Like, think about it, like, from that type of perspective. What are you gonna really do? It will literally be the song "The Real Slim Shady" IRL with AI avatars, and then people can't even tell the difference. Well, and then the person will say, "To you know what? You know what? I don't even know if the real Slim Shady can even stand up at this stage, because is it an AI avatar, or is it the real Slim Shady? I don't even know. Question mark. So it won't even be, will the real Slim Shady please stand up? It'll be, is this even the real Slim Shady? Question mark. Think about it. Hold on, everyone. I need to. I think I need to fix my settings. Oh, We're gonna have to redo a couple of other things. I think I need. Okay, so let's.
Imagine a world where the digital and physical are one. Augmented reality isn't just a tool, it's an evolution of our perspective. It transforms how we work, how we play, and how we connect with the space around us. Information becomes part of the environment, seamless and intuitive. The new standard for the market is here. Welcome to the AR era. Experience the invisible, augmented reality. The future is no longer a vision. It's your new reality.
It's not too bad, but it's still missing emotion. Like I keep on telling everyone, it's the emotions that are missing. It's still very flat, but this is a great. I'm actually gonna download this because hey, if anyone wants to push it, if anyone wants to push AR, hit me up, bro. I already got Tom here. He has different voices, but it's there. Banger to almost a banger. As I say, it just needs the emotions. But this is actually not too bad. So we're going to go back to the video agent, and then we're going to go back to the home right here, and then we're going to do the AI. We're going to do this one again.
Hello, my name is Tom, and today we are going to be breaking down the latest AI news here on AI Central.
Like I keep on saying, it's not too bad, but it's still missing that type of emotion. Hi, my name is Tom, and today we're going to be breaking down the latest news on AI Central. There you go. Like versus. We'll do it again.
Hello, my name is Tom, and today we are going.
Like I keep on saying, like it's attempting to understand the reason why, but it's not fully there. Why am I excited? Why should I be adding this? Because if you're excited, then people will subscribe to the channel. If you're monotone and a robot, no one will subscribe to the channel. This one.
Hi, my name is Veronica. I am here to tell you about this amazing product.
It's still very monotone. Hi, my name is Veronica, and I'm here to tell you about this amazing product. See the difference? Is exciting because then people will buy the product. That's what we're missing, people. So we're gonna do another one for the prompt here. We're not gonna use Tom as an avatar. I'm not too sure. I might just not even put the avatar. So we're gonna put the sea dance on, and I'm gonna see if I can not like. I like the avatar type of perspective, but I do want to do something a little bit more cinematic. I'm going to do an A24 thing, but I'm going to do more of a horror movie trailer if I can actually do it. I don't really... So the voice, we can have a voice. I'm not too sure if I want to add a voice. I'm going to see without the voice and then with the voice, but I do want to do like... prompt idea. Yeah, I'm not that excited about... can you please make me a chilling horror trailer about VR? I'm actually curious about this one. And then we got options right here. We can do portrait, auto. We're gonna go with landscape, and then we can actually go a little bit higher. We can do. Fuck, if that's gonna be a 3 minutes, bro. Did I say trailer? Motherfucker, let's turn this into a movie. We got an avatar, bro. Let's put a community avatar here. Let's put Rebecca. Why not? And we're gonna still do the trailer though, but I want to see if we can do 3 minutes, and then we're gonna probably end up putting the trailer. And then we're gonna give her a nice voice. I want that sexy English accent to a certain degree. Gender, female. Where's that English accent?
Hi, I'm excited you're here. This is your voice clone preview. Take a quick listen. A great voice clone should sound clear, energetic, and just like you. Close your eyes. Does it sound like you talking? If you like what you hear, let's make your first
That doesn't
video.
sound English, bro.
Hi, I'm excited you're here. This is your voice.
No, that sounds American. That doesn't even sound close to English at all. If that's English, then then my voice is Scottish.
Hey there. Here's how I sound. Hope you like it.
There
The
you
right
go.
voice brings avatar videos to life.
That's what I'm saying. If that's English, then I have a Scottish accent. Exactly. This is what I wanted to originally do it for. Like test out the type of stuff, like art, everything, photos, all that. So, but this, I wanted to see if I can actually do this. Can HeyGen make me an AI movie? Like, this is the stuff that I think about because it's just so. And I want to make sure it's on CDADs. This is fucking great. This is brilliant. Oh my god. About VR. Oh man, I had to do something, man. Something about tech. Like, as they say, Skynet's taking over at this stage, so might as well do something. Oh boy, I can't. I can't. This is looking great. And the actors in AI avatar. Bro, this is friggin', this is good, man. This is 100% 8D chess. I love it. I love it. This is great. I'm gonna see if I can do some product ads and everything too. We're doing a full review, but this is turning out to be fantastic. Okay, so a movie. I said movie, but whatever. I guess that we'll go with a trailer, whatever. So we can't do movies yet. I put 3 minutes, but it's putting 1 minute, but whatever. Like, it's something. Ironically, I wanted to do a trailer in the beginning, so we'll see how it turns out. So, whatever. A trailer second can be a minute to 3 minutes, so we're just gonna turn out pretty good. People are gonna think this is real, bro. We can do trailers now. Like, you keep on saying, why? Like, I always, I always harp on this, on X, and it's kind of like, okay, so, like now a Hollywood strike and everything and all this type of stuff, and a lot more labs doing all this, and like now Hollywood is accepting more type of things, like Netflix is now doing a lot of type of stuff with AI and all that type of stuff, and now with all this type of stuff, now they're going to be doing like, so a lot of the actors, a lot of the scenes, they don't even have to do anything, because with C Dance 2 now and all these other type of things, Pix First V6, even the new one, Happy Horse, then like, why even bother hiring a bunch of people when you can just take the, like, okay, so let's say for example, like there's an act, like there's just a couple of other things that you want to do, or like there's an idea that you want to do. Okay, so let's say you want to do filming in a certain location, but it's not within the budget. And like, let's say you're giving, okay, Hollywood budgets are insane, but like now let's say you're not a Hollywood type of person. Let's say you don't have a $400 million budget. Like just to break even, you would have to at least make 200 million. So, but now let's say there's a certain thing, but you don't want to fly out there, you don't have all the type of stuff. You can just literally go on to C Dance or anything like that, and then like with right here, they can make a trailer or like whatever. And you don't have, you can easily do this on like HeyGen and get like a bunch of, or you have a couple of other type of things, but for the sake of the video that we're doing in the live, you can just use HeyGen, and then you can just use this, put the voice right there, boom, 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 there you go, you got a wicked trailer. Bang. A trailer, 1 to 3 minute trailer. There you go. And why even do anything? So there you go. So there you go. You got a wicked Hollywood-like trailer, and that's kind of it. I'm gonna put this, and people are gonna say, I'm gonna put this on Instagram and X. Yo, when is the movie dropping? It doesn't exist. This is great. This is great. I love it. I love it. Okay, so it's pretty. I'm not too sure if we can play it yet. Okay, so blueprint confirmed, and now generating the cinematic environments and sort of simulation. The simulation. That's ironic because it's kind of funny because I like all the theories that is kind of throwing in your face, because Musk is saying that, and a lot of other people are saying that we live in a simulation. So it's kind of ironic that we're just basically living in a VR sim and all that type of shit. And people, Musk's theory lines up with a couple of other things, that death is basically, life is basically a VR sim, and then when you die, then it's kind of just like you actually wake up from the sim, and if you want to go another round, you can. It's a very, very interesting concept and theory. Even Family Guy did something like this, if I'm not mistaken. They were doing a reference on a couple of other things, and then Stewie died in the simulation, and then he just came back to whatever world this was, and then Brian comes in, and then he said, so how was the run? And then Stewie said to him, not good, Brian. not good. So in a way, proving the theory of that happens, that when you die, you don't actually really die. You wake up from a sim, and if you want to do another run, you can. I need enter enter the Halloween thing. This Halloween comes a chilling experience, a psychological horror about VR, about a demonic presence. Yeah, I can dig it. Do you put the VR headset on and die, or do you or do you take it off? What's real? What's not? Coming this Halloween. Brilliant. And then you hear the Halloween music drop, but just instead of being Michael Myers, it's the VR. I love it. I love it. That's just that's just fantastic. This is turning out to be good. So then we're gonna do a couple of photos and see if we can do a couple of other um, cute little things. Actually, cute little like videos and everything about like AI art. And let's see if we can do some ads and everything just to see. And I'm actually kind of curious how HeyGen does it too. But we got to get that in that AI art, I think, because it's just it just feels right. And again, AI art is adorable. Oh, I can even do an avatar by uploading a photo too. No way. Already got an accent, bro. I've already picked the voice. All right, we're back. We just need to go to the washroom. So let's see how the trailer turned out.
It was supposed to be the ultimate immersion. We weren't just building a game. We were building a sanctuary. But the sanctuary started building things of its own. Things that started talking back. Then the code changed. It wasn't just in the headset anymore. I can feel them watching. They told me to stop, but you can't say no to something that's already inside. I can't take it off. Patrick, it's already too late for me. Welcome to your new life.
Dude, that's actually pretty decent.
It was supposed to be the ultimate immersion. We weren't just building a game.
It wasn't too
We
bad.
were building a sanctuary. But the sanctuary...
I think, like, it wasn't too bad, but I think in a way, that's more of a basic prompt. But I think if I were to maybe add it a little bit better, and make a more of a detailed prompt and explain, okay, this is what I want, these are the people, and then by adding certain things, okay, horror style would be, well, obviously VR, so some sort of like technological horror, and it's chilling and it's terrifying, because obviously that's the idea, chilling, terrifying, all that type of stuff, because obviously it's supposed to be like an evil type of program, like, but it's in a horror movie. And then by doing that, it would break it all down. I need to break it all, break it all down, like in the sense of like I could write it a little bit better, but like there's a couple of other things, but that are being used. Like there's another lab that I use that actually does that. I think HeyGen should add a type of prompt enhancer in that type of way. Like, okay, so opening scene, person puts headset on, cinematic quality, chilling horror about technology, and then pan left, sound opens up of machine booting up, puts on headset, world seems fine until it turns out that the program itself is now alive. It's an evil entity. Evil entity starts chasing the person. Turns out that that they've transferred their consciousness into the VR. They can't escape. The entity now, aerial shot of entity, all that type of stuff. And then by adding that, then you can start building it. And then as you start building all of this type of stuff, then it starts to be a little bit more Hollywood cinematic. But for this is not too bad. This is a very, very basic type of trailer. But it could be a little bit more. It reminds me of like an old 90s type of trailer. It still has that type of nostalgia, but definitely not anything for like modern day audience. But I could dig the 90s vibe. I can kind of see it to a certain degree, but still, okay, so they went a little bit retro. Okay, I can dig it, but definitely it's not a modern type of trailer. They would have a lot more. They would have an entity. They would have something like that. They would have someone trapped in. They would have someone trying to take the headset off, and then bang, and then they don't know what to do, and then like so. But still, it's still not too bad. It's more of a retro trailer, so I can dig it.
Where he started building things of its own, things
of its own, and it started talking back. So in a modern day trailer with a good prompt enhancement, then it would show that entity talking back. It would show that entity building something of its own world, or a world like that.
It started talking back. Then the code changed. It wasn't just in the headset anymore. I can feel them watching.
Then with a modern day trailer, it would show them, it's not the code, I can feel them watching me, and then they would have people on the screen watching them in the simulation.
They told me to stop, but you can't say no to something that's already inside.
And then they would show all those aspects, but it's not too bad. It's definitely a 90s trailer with modern aesthetics, I think.
I can't take it off. Patrick, it's already too late for me. Welcome to your new life.
Not too bad. I don't really like the closed captions on because I actually, but aside from that, but like, not too bad. It's good. I wouldn't like. I wouldn't say it's bad, but it does have that type of '90s aesthetic. I think it has to do with the prompting. If I made the prompt a little bit more clear, I think it would be a lot better. I might mess around offline to see what I can do as well, with the better type of prompting, but still, not too bad for a half-baked prompt. It is something decent at least. I can't really complain. So we're gonna go back to the video agent. We're gonna go back to the home, and then we got a couple of other type of things. You can start with template. We got a couple of other templates right here. So if you don't know what to do, you can start off with a template, and then you can like do your type of scenes. You got brand system here to create a brand system, start your brand, logos, fonts, all that type of stuff. You got avatar shots, single shot characters, single clips with avatars, download them anywhere, powered by CNNs too. So describe something that you want to make. So we got this, and then you got the shots right here. You can go anywhere between that or 15 seconds. So I guess I'm gonna go with that, and then we're gonna go with 16:9. Fantastic. We're not gonna have that 9:16. We're gonna make a good shot. I'm gonna do a little bit better with the prompt enhancer, because I don't want to do movie shot, bank robber scene. So we're gonna try to do this. So we're gonna put in another prompt enhancer. Let's see if we can do it in another prompt enhancer that we have actually. And then we're gonna probably end up redoing that other one, but I do want to get it right because create a video. Grab another prompt enhancer. So enhance prompt. We're gonna probably end up doing it again for the other one, but we're trying. There you go, cinematic, fantastic. So we're gonna try this one with the prompt enhancer. And then it's a little bit longer, so we're just gonna modify a little bit. So yeah, it's all about the prompt here. So I'm just gonna show you what I mean by this. So we're gonna probably end up redoing a couple of, because there you go. So so now we're gonna show you the difference on this with the lazy man's prompt and an actual good executed prompt. So we're gonna show you the difference. So we're gonna do this. So there you go. So this is more of a professional prompt, and we're gonna try to do it on. We might redo the scene again on HeyGen or a couple of other ones, but that's how it should be. So cinematography, handheld tracking shots, rapid cuts, high-low angles, subject, mass robber and hostages, SWAT team members, action. Robber executes the hostages, then engages in SWAT in a shootout, escapes through the vault, context. Bank interior with shattered glass, bullet riddle counters and vault open. Style. So that's how it would be done in a Hollywood type of cinematic. So what's your cinematography? So cinematography team, then we'll go in, boom. So we're going to do handheld tracking shots, rapid, it's a shootout, it's a robbery, boom. Cut in. Who are the people? Obviously the robber himself and the SWAT teams. The SWAT teams, HRT, anything like that. Then what's the context? Obviously it's in the bank because it's getting robbed. Because that's the whole point of robbing a bank. So what's going to happen? There's going to be a shootout. And then because of that, tense emergency with flash imitate on screen, no subtitles, gunshots, people get executed. There's a shootout, and then there's an escape. Boom, 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 boom. In rapid motion, exactly like that. That is a professional style prompt. Okay, so what type of shot is it? It's a handheld tracking shot, rapid. It's a rapid handheld tracking shot, meaning that it's fast, it's intense because it's a shootout. Versus the other one, I did it not too bad, but so we're comparing the prompts. So I put it in a prompt, one of the prompt enhancer, and that is how this should be avatar wise with the prompt enhancer, because you can type in your prompt, but by enhancing it, now you're getting the quality that you're looking for. You're getting that handheld high cinematic C dance 2 quality. You can still get it. It did something of a 90s, but now we're going to see with the avatar like this, and then this type of avatar, and then we're going to compare it with the prompts. And then this one is going to be a lot better due to the fact that there you go. That is how it should be. It basically sounds like a Hollywood scene, because where's your, okay, so you need your cinematography, you need your ambience, you need this, you need the actors, you need this. How is the script going to be as you're writing the script? Well, move this, and then the camera pan left. Okay, pan right. Okay, do a type of scene with the drone. Get the drones in so you can record the footage. The footage is an aerial view. Boom, 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 boom. And instead of piecing it together with something like Premiere Pro or Sony Vegas or anything like that. There's a couple of other ones that I've used before. I'm trying to remember them now. But instead of putting it together with something along those lines, you can now, the AI can build it for you. Like, I would still say that it would be nice to have some sort of AI video editing to a certain degree. Because that would be nice instead of everything doing it manually. The AI can like add the keyframes, it can add the perfect type of shots, you can tell it, hey, I want to cut this out at this type of time or whatever, and then condense it in a certain type of way. But like, that would be nice too. But a lot of the scene building that you would normally have to do with an actor or an actress and all this type of stuff, and then get the cameraman to move here, to get the cameraman to move there, then you have the script writer, and then you have all this type of stuff. It already builds the shot for you. It already builds kind of like the ambiance, the scene itself. Look at this. Okay, so now we're gonna see the difference. Look at this. Check this out. Boom. Look at that. Perfect. That is how it should be. So this is cinematic. So that's what I meant. That's why I wanted to do a lazy man's prompt versus a good type of prompt. The header review. I'll probably end up doing it sometime this week. I need to do a lot of reviews. I also have another. I also have two other reviews down the list. But I'm just kind of saying, I'm comparing my prompts here. I got access to HeyGen finally. So I did an avatar shot right here. So this is a cinematography one. I'm comparing a lazy man's prompt to an actual professional prompt. So this is the professional prompt, and I'll show you the lazy man's prompt. Look at this one. Really good. So this is an avatar that I actually made. I made Tom. And this is a very, very good one. So that's a professional prompt. That is how it should be. So this is the lazy man's prompt. This is the lazy man's prompt. It's very lazy. It's just, here you go. It's lazy as shit. It reminds me of a 90s type of perspective, but not professional.
It was supposed to be the ultimate immersion. We weren't just building a game. We were building a sanctuary, but the sanctuary started building things.
Okay, so there you go. So this is a very lazy man's prompt. There's no cinematography. There's no tracking shots. It doesn't really have much context. It's vague as fuck.
Of its own. Things that started talking back. Then the code changed. It wasn't just in the headset anymore. I can feel them watching. They told me to stop, but you can't say no to.
But there you go. This is a very lazy man's way of doing it. It didn't do, as they say, it didn't really. It's very lazy. This is very low end 80s, 90s. It's a low budget B movie at most. Like versus the other one. Why? Because the prompt makes the difference. I want to redo it and after do it properly, but this is the lazy man's way. This is basically your low budget B movie. It's like, I'm being serious compared to the other one. Cinematography, tracking shots, shootout, boom, 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 boom. There you go. See? Step 1, execution. Step 2, shootout. Step boom, boom, boom. What type of setting? It's a shootout. It's fast. It's action. There's fast tracking shots. Boom, 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 boom. That's how they do. Okay, cameraman, go in. Boom. Fast tracking shots. Boom, boom, boom. Aerial shot of the helicopter. So we're gonna get some drones in there. Boom, boom, boom. So then we pan in. Boom. We pan in right into the scene. Boom. We're gonna pan left. We're gonna do it at an angle to get the shot of the gun. Boom, boom, boom. Versus this one, like it's just very it's very vague, so it doesn't have that much context. Versus the other one, boom, boom, boom. The setting is this. Boom, 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 boom. Fantastic. That is way more of a difference. I have a couple of other ones too, so some commercial type of stuff. But that's what I'm saying. And that's what makes me say, oh, the AI didn't make the video properly because you didn't prompt it properly. I wanted to just do, I could put a lot more detail, chilling, horror, it's AR, an entity is doing, or you can use a prompt enhancer, which does help. But go back. So I have another one right here. I'm gonna show you all my projects that I did. It's lacking emotion.
Hi, my name is Veronica. I am here to tell you about this amazing product.
It's lacking the emotion because it's not there. Hi, my name is Veronica, and I'm here to tell you about this amazing product versus Hi, my name is Veronica. I'm here to tell you about this amazing product. See the emotion in there? So I was trying to mimic it, but it's not there just yet. And then we got this one. I'm a big AR fan too. We're gonna take out the closed captions, which drive me insane.
Imagine a world where the digital and physical are one. Augmented reality isn't just a tool, it's an evolution of our perspective. It transforms how we work, how we play, and how we connect with the space around us. Information becomes part of the environment, seamless and intuitive. The new standard for the market is here. Welcome to the AR era. Experience the invisible, augmented reality. The future is no longer a vision. It's your new reality.
Boom. Buy now. Bro, everyone's cooked. Agencies are cooked. So is Hollywood. At me on that, by the way. I did a script in over here. You can do your scripts right here. I made Tom. All that. A couple of other things. So we're going to do another video agent right here. We're not going to have any avatar or anything itself. We're going to use Dance itself. I want to see if I can actually do not word world. Oh, for Christ's sake. Oh, we can put an auto style. Okay, cool. So we're gonna do it with a cinematic. Hitchcock, Budapest, Polaroid, film noir. We're just gonna put it this all styles. I think we're just gonna put it very neutral. A little bit better. So that's a little bit more of a better prompt, I think. It's more in the middle. It's more neutral. It's a little bit more neutral. I think it's not as detailed, but what more is there? It's boxing. People punch each other. I think it's like we're like what Mike Tyson. Like it's pretty. People boxing is boxing. It's boxing. Like I don't really see much in that type of perspective. Like I can't really like how much more detail can you put? It's a boxing match. Like it's just a boxing match, man. I don't really see so much that you can do in my opinion with this. It's a sport. It's a boxing match. Everyone knows what a boxing match is. Like I guess you can add more type of stuff like announcer says, "Oh my god, epic punch," or camera zooms left in on right hook, or I'm not trying to make a sports commentary. I'm sorry. So that's what I'm saying. I'm not trying to make a sports commentary. All I'm trying to do is I'm trying to make a friggin' boxing match. It's simple, it's to the point, and that's it. Yeah, I'm trying to make a sports commentary out of this. No. Be a sportscaster. No. Just a simple, easy type of thing. There are certain things where a prompt enhancer is useful, but what am I going to do with this? I'm not trying to make a sports commentary. It's just, it's simple and to the point. Yeah, it's gonna be an epic boxing drama, a documentary. Yeah, I'm good. Oh boy. So we're pretty much almost done. We're gonna do a couple of UGC ads and a couple of other type of things. Um, but technically, I probably already did the UGC ad type of stuff because technically I already did it because about products and everything. But we'll just see how it is there. Um, it's so cringe. User generated content, UGC ads. It's not even UGC. The user generated. It's AI generated. The user's using AI to do it. Just call it out what it is. It's just like, I don't know, like the most like, I don't know, when people think of these names, I think at times it's just like humans are gonna still be in the loop. Right. Yeah, we're doing the whole Doctor Evilton scenario. Uh-huh. Right. Humans are gonna be totally still in the loop. That's why we're making AI avatars to replace humans in the loop. Everyone start clapping, and then you add laugh music to it. It's one of those moments. Humans are not going to be in the loop. Let's be honest here. We're making it an A. I literally did this in the beginning of the video. The song, the real Slim Shady, please stand up. At this stage with AI avatars, it's gonna be who's Slim Shady. At this stage, once they get the emotions down, it sounds like the person has the same emotions, the same personality. I think Eminem's needs to do a sequel saying who's Slim Shady, because with all the AI avatars that soon will understand the emotions and personalities of the person. It'll look like the person. It'll sound like the person. It'll move like the person. Have the personality. Understand what happiness, being sad, angry, all that type of stuff is. Then it'll be indistinguishable. So, who's Slim Shady? Question mark. It won't be. There's an imitator trying to be like me. It'll be. There's a little AI type of thing. It sounds like me. It does everything. I made it because so I can literally have work as being optional. Who's Slim Shady? Question mark. I'll get to the point where such and such is on interview. Is that Slim or is that the AI avatar Slim? No one knows. Boom. Think about it. See? That's where we're literally heading. Who is Slim Shady? Eminem will probably, if Eminem, like, just at that stage, like, that's interesting because the song kind of predicted, in a way, the future, but it didn't. But it didn't really age well because instead of people, I get the whole point of the song that people want to imitate Eminem and be like Eminem, but with an AI avatar, that's kind of the point. The whole point is to make an avatar like yourself so you can do other things, and the avatar does everything for you. So who's Slim Shady? Boom. It's not, the song is not going to be, yes, I'm Slim Shady, yes, I'm the real Shady. It's going to be, who is Slim Shady? What does he do? Is this person even real? Due to the fact that AI has now made everything indistinguishable, who's Slim Shady? Think about it. Really think about that question. Who is Slim Shady? Or not even that. With the AI avatars, with more people do it. Who is Elon Musk? Who is Mr. Z? Mr. Zarin, who is that? Who is human? Think about that question now. Who is human? What is human? Is human real or is it AI avatar? See? We're literally headed towards that. Because at this stage, once they get the emotions down, I was talking about, obviously I work with a couple of other labs with the voices and getting the emotions down, but like, once they're at that stage, who is human? What is human? Is human even real? Who's Slim Shady? What is Slim Shady? Is he AI? Is he not AI? Then we're cooked. Like, I love when the humans are going to still be in the loop. User-generated content. Yeah, no, that's exactly why we're making AI avatars, so we can take humans out of the loop. So we can do other. So humans can do other things. Human does other thing. AI avatar does all the stuff he doesn't want. So is it really user-generated content or is it AI? Think about that. These are the questions that are being asked on X, on this, on that, or even debated, like even like on like a couple of other type of things now, other podcasts at times that are interesting, and then you're saying to yourself, what is even like? I did another one with the simulation, and that's kind of funny because I was also bringing that up of like going back into Family Guy where Stewie did a simulation, then he dies, and then he wakes up. So pretty much there's a theory of if you die, you're just in a VR sim, and then when you wake up, you're actually in real life. So because it's all based off of metaverse, Matrix-like simulation, which is interesting. But like, so what is this? Is this a simulation? Is this? Is this VR? Is it AR? Like, what is it? Is it a combination of all three? No one knows. Is the are we trying to do in the sense of a simulation that simulates when we wake up? So we won't know the difference. With AI, now with the avatars, no one really knows. Like I keep on saying, what is human? We're literally starting to get to that stage. What is human? What is reality? What is anything? Um It's so it's not even responsive now. This is what happens. Sometimes AI acts up. I'm literally trying to tell, can you... Oh, there you go. Something went wrong with... Still got credits. Okay, so it's just glitching out. Looking at my credits. That, can't even do that. Jesus. So, we'll get back to it eventually, but whatever. Okay, so I'll just try a sample photo right here. Oh, there you go, perfect. Oh, this is on Avatar 4. So let's check this out. So still have a bunch of credits, but looking like the generator just decided to literally just decide to kill itself. These are actually not too bad. Okay, this is actually kind of cool. Even though it's an Avatar 4, but still. I can dig it. This looks good. Then turn this into like a good video. Oh. Jesus, I would love to see if this actually goes well. Excited and yeah, let's see how this turns out. Oh, please select the voice. I like Paisley. That was more of my finder. I'm gonna do this. Agent Shaq committed suicide apparently. It doesn't want to make it doesn't want to make me a gorilla boxing match apparently because I don't know why, because something I don't know. Bro, I didn't even say anything and now it's working. Yo, this is the beginning of Skynet, I think. Oh god. I don't know, but it doesn't matter, but either way, this is fantastic. See? 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 Skynet's aware. This is aware now. Like, a sign from the AI heavens. Ah, look at that. Watch someone say you've been watching way too much Terminator. Aside from me watching the Terminator movies, probably not. I'm having fun, okay? Oh boy, I can't. I can't. This is so bad. Oh, this is fun, man. I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying it. Being an influencer is great. It really is. Building avatars is interesting, but still. What's going on, man, York? I'm just having some fun, but I'm asking some questions. But like, what are your thoughts on everything? Oh, this is great. So we're pretty much almost done. I want to see how the other one is turning out. I want to see Avatar 4 compared to Avatar 5.
Hi, my name is Michelle. If you want some good chips, then I would try Crisp and Root.
You can tell that Avatar 5 has a better understanding of certain concepts, but I'm going to try it again.
Hi, my name is Michelle. If you want some good chips, then
It's still very flat. It's still an attempt, but like, Avatar 5 has a better understanding of it, but debatable. Yeah, it's not. Yeah, it's just it says there's an error. Okay, so it's cooked right now. They got tons of credits, which is hilarious. Yeah, I know. Mark all is red. That's fine. Yeah, it's cooked. So I'll see when I can get that one down. But it seems like the product placement, face swap, GGC ads, and as I told you, um, I think I already did some UGC ads, which I already did. Product image. Even though I don't even have any product images, which is hilarious. But I've done some type of stuff already. Um, I'm actually interested in the podcast. Actually, that's something that I'm kind of interested in. We got integrations here too. Interesting. podcast. Okay. I got a PDF here, which I'm not too sure if that would work. Got a three minutes is fine, I think. I'll do my own avatar actually. This is fine. We can do 5 minutes. Obviously, it's in English. 5 to 10 minutes. 3 minutes is fine. I think that would be kind of good. Oh, hold on. Pick the person. I think. Oh, okay, there you go. Forgot to. Then. I'm not too sure if it worked. Now. Worked. Unless it's cooked. Okay, yeah, so the video podcast. So it needs to be 2 people. Okay, so we could do this. So I'm gonna pick one HeyGen avatar. It needs to be 2 people. Okay, good to know. I probably got cooked. Pick this person here. Okay, so avatar 1 is this person, and then avatar 2 is this person. Hopefully I get it right. It's not working. Try again. Avatar 1 is this person. Avatar 2 is this person. I have no clue how to do the video podcast from any topic. I have no. Try this. Number 1. Number 2 is probably, there you go. 3 minutes. Captions off. From any topic. Let's see if it works. Go, 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 make. So this is cooked. So the video podcast is cooked. It doesn't work. Either that or maybe my my internet's acting up. Okay, so we'll try again. Video podcast. Do this. Browse local files. Okay, so number one is going to be this person. And then avatar 2 is going to be this person. Here. Avatar 1 is that. That person is that. We're going to hit submit. It doesn't work. Any topic. And the amount of topics I put in and it doesn't work. So the video podcast doesn't work. Like, and these are all the topics in PDF, right? Let's try this. Avatar 1. Boom. Avatar 2. I guess we'll put this. Will it work? Who knows? Avatar 1 is this person. Avatar 2 is this person. Let's hit submit. It doesn't work. So the video podcast needs to work. It doesn't work at all. I tried many times. Refresh. It doesn't work. Oh, it's done. So completed it.
Tonight, history isn't just made. It's written in sweat, fur, and iron. You think you can take this crown? I was born for the battle. I will not be defeated.
Not too bad.
Undisputed! I am the king of the ring!
Okay, not too bad. It should be a little bit more smooth, but pretty decent. Oh, so it's been fucking hell. So I need to delete some of them actually. I just want one podcast. I don't want so many podcasts. I just want one. Let me see how my credits are doing. Still pretty good. I don't want so many podcasts. I just want one. They need to fix that, actually. Like multiple podcasts about the same subject. No, I just want one podcast about one subject. I think it's still building it. I don't care who it is, if it's my character, if it's not my character, I'm not that interested. I just want to see how it turns out. So let's see the UGC stuff. Oh, you can translate videos as well. You can like lip sync and translate type of stuff. You can dub here. That's probably like like sync probably. Weird. I'm trying to see what happened to my other shootout type of thing. Okay, you have it right here. I was about to say, like, what the heck happened? Ah, so everything has a different type of library. That's very interesting. I never did this, to be honest. I don't know why it's not letting me delete it. So the podcast, I'm not sure how long it's going to take, but we're going to see how that turns out. I want to see with the UGC, maybe see if we can do something with it. Apps, UGC ads. You need to upload your product image. I don't really have a product. That's that's the issue. I don't have a product. You know what? Maybe we can sell a cat. Want to buy a cat? There you go. Fantastic. There you go. It's a cat. Adopt a cat. I think the podcast is stuck on infinite loop, which is interesting. Yeah, I kind of want to say the podcast wasn't working. I think I had a feeling it wasn't working. When something's stuck on infinite loop, or taking a little bit, or maybe it's taking a little bit longer than expected, because usually all the other ones didn't actually, they actually turned out pretty decent. Like, it didn't take this long, to be honest. Like, look at this. The adopt a cat is making more progress than the podcast. So, looking like this feature may be cooked. Because there should be a progress bar. I sometimes wonder, do they test these features out properly sometimes? Then we enter the Twilight Zone. Yes, and we're because everything else went pretty good. Like, I'm not too sure why the podcast isn't. You know what? I'm gonna try doing it again because it seemed like it might. I'm gonna do. I might do the podcasting again. It's not gonna let me because. Oh, come on, just why? Darn it! It's dropping frames. Podcast might be fucked, I think. Yeah, my frames are. Oh, we're coming back.
Look at this adorable.
Hold on, guys, we're coming. Oh, come on.
Horrible little guy.
Hold on, guys. I think we're back. Oh.
Look at this adorable little guy. I've never seen any.
Hold on, guys. We're our frames are just going insane. Come on, go stable. Okay, we're back.
Look at this adorable little guy. I've never seen anything so cute. Those eyes and that collar.
That's good. It needs a little bit more emotion, but still, not too bad. I think the podcast is just fucked. So I'll try again with the podcast because I think it's just, I don't know, like the Adopt a Cow was actually pretty good. I liked it. But the podcast, I think we'll try again with the podcast. But I think it just got fucked. Okay, we'll try this. Okay, so there's this. I don't know. I have no clue with this podcast in, but it feels like it doesn't want to work for some reason. I think their entire, look at this. So what file works then? Okay, so we got the fiction thing. So we're gonna put the woman here, and then we're gonna do my avatar here. Then we're just gonna hit submit. We're not gonna do closed captions. Not the biggest fan of closed captions, but we're gonna hit submit, and then see if this works. If not, then we're cooked. Then this entire thing is cooked, 100%. Because it did everything perfectly but the podcast. For some reason, it just doesn't want to load the podcast. I don't know why. Either that or it might just take too long. I have no clue. But I'm convinced that this is cooked. As I say, everything else worked. We'll wait for this to come back online. I don't understand. Everything was fine. Everything worked with this. Either that or it might take a really, really long time. I don't know. This podcast feature is just ridiculously cooked at this. I'm convinced. Okay, so this podcast feature is taking a hell of a lot longer than expected. Like, it still hasn't rendered anything. It's just stuck in infinite queue. Again, we pretty much did everything. So it's a pretty decent long stream. But I think that in my opinion, it's really, really good. I did the full review. The podcast feature probably needs to be fixed because it's just spinning around and in infinite nonsense. But for the most part, thank you all for watching. Don't forget to like, favorite, and subscribe. And as always,